Setting up floor plans to reflect the layout of your venue and table stage is a great way to get a quick glance at information, assisting to provide fantastic service and smoothing out the customer experience. Building floor plans is easy with Triniteq's PowerEPOS, and because our POS software has been designed for micro businesses, right through to multinational organizations, you'll notice that you can build a wide range of floor plans, which clearly represent your trading areas. Then, adding service modes and coloring the table stages of your floor plans provides further layers of functionality. Floor plans can be designed to follow your business colors and style, integrating your POS screen into the whole look and feel of your business. From dining and alfresco areas to pool bars and theaters, whatever your style of floor plan, you can build it in PowerEPOS. Or for retail situations, if you have no need for the floor plan, you can simply add your logo to the homepage and move on. So let's get into it and create our floor plan. From the PowerEPOS management console, we select the floor plans tile. This will open the floor plans module, and to create a new floor plan, we move down to the control panel and hit the new button, opening the new floor plan window. Next, we add a name for our new floor plan here. Let's call it restaurant, and then we move down to the properties section. For page name, we add a description of the floor plan page. So we'll call this main restaurant area. And we'll select our background color, where we can choose from custom, web, or system colors. Or if we have a pre-designed image for our floor plan layout, we could load this through the graphics library. Move down and click into the editable background field, which will open the graphics library. Then we hit new and add the name for our image and select it from our computer. On the right, we check the boxes of the folder or folders it should be stored in. We'll check background and then save. But we don't want an image, so we'll quickly remove it by clicking none on the left of the control panel. And we are back to our original color. Next, we'll add the service mode to our floor plan. Service modes control the style of service, apply these settings to the tables, seats, or other customer locations in this area. We previously set up table for table service, so we can select this now. Find out more on service modes by watching our video, Setting Up Service Modes. To add the service mode, we'll select, then drag and drop the table onto the floor plan, and this will open the table range window, so we can apply our table service settings to these tables. We previously allocated 20 tables to this service mode, so you will notice that the table range runs from 1 to 20. Now we can generate any number of tables for our floor plan in this range. We can use the slider to select the number, we can use the list tab to list the range, or we can select single to select the number to add from. For example, if we add the number 9, we'll get tables from 9 through to 20. Once we have added our tables, we can use regular controls, such as click and drag, or we hold down the keyboard control button and click on each table to select them. Then we can use delete on our keyboard to delete tables. We can also move our tables around to position them to reflect the actual table layout in our restaurant. Now, we can edit the settings specific to each table, such as the shape, size, and number of seats. First, we select the table we want to edit, which opens the table properties on the left. Next, we can add the seats, edit the table number, change the shape, and even add text to the table. To change the size of the table, we just click to display the handles, then position our mouse over a handle and drag to change the shape. In our restaurant, we have a large communal table, so we'll make our table longer and add 12 seats to replicate this. You'll also notice that as we change the table size, the measurements are reflected under geometry on the left. So we can also use this area to change the table size by entering the exact measurements. Next, we can add items to our layout to make the identification of our tables easier. We can either use these shapes on the right, which we can drag and drop onto our layout and then edit to represent the physical features of our restaurant like this. Or we can add images of actual furniture and styling features from our graphics library like this. To do this, move down to the control panel and hit Insert Image. This will open the graphics library in the floor plan tab, where you will find many common fittings and furniture found on the floor plan. For our restaurant, we use a combination of shapes and images to create this floor plan, which accurately reflects our restaurant layout and our 20 tables. We highlighted the image, hit select, and then resize it using the image handles in the floor plan. Finally, we'll apply our table management settings and colors to our tables. These settings will visually show the stage the table is at during service. To do this, we make sure nothing is selected and then hit Plan Settings in our control panel. This will open the table management properties, where we can choose the colors to indicate tables which are unoccupied, have open or inactive orders, or where the receipt has been printed. After we complete our floor plan, we hit save on the bottom right of the control panel, which takes us back to the floor plans module. But this is not the end of the process. We still need to assign the floor plan to the correct POS. This step is required because floor plans are assigned to POS terminals based on their location in the venue or outlet. We wouldn't need our pool bar floor layout in our fine dining restaurant, for example. So we apply this extra step to assign each floor plan to the POS terminals closest to the area it replicates. To assign our restaurant floor plan to our restaurant POS terminal, from our management console we select the System tile, which opens up the System module. You'll notice that within this module, the global configuration settings for PowerEPOS are on the right. And on the left-hand side, our outlets are visually ordered by region, indicated by a globe icon, and an outlet indicated by a shop icon. To assign a floor plan to a terminal or tablet, we select POS terminal from the right-hand menu. You'll notice that if we highlight global on the left and open POS terminals on the right, all POS terminals for the organization will be accessible. But we want to assign our floor plan to our POS terminal at our Leaderville outlet. So we click to highlight Leaderville on the left, which displays all POS terminals for Leaderville on the right. We then identify the POS terminal in the restaurant area, Restaurant 1, and hit the Edit button. This will open the configuration window where we can make changes to the POS setup. We then locate Floor Plan, use the drop-down to locate the restaurant floor plan we created earlier, and hit Save. This will take us back to the System module, where we can again hit Save and Close to close the module. Next, we move up to the Publish button, top right of the screen. We deselect any updates not ready to be published, then click Publish. We next select the outlet we are publishing to, and our floor plan and floor plan assignment is pushed out to our POS ready to use in our restaurant.